Welcome to the shop. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, time to get on some kitchen knives. Are you ready? Here we go! Welcome back. Alright, as you can see, I've already got the bevels on these, but this is just the design, all that stuff, heat treating, and all that good stuff. I already edited most of it. I'm up to like 17 minutes, so I figure I'm gonna have to cut it into 2 parts. I got 4 or 5 hours of grinding on there too. Then I gotta do the handles, but I digress. Let's just get to it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. I'll put my website link up here, and it's the first one in the description. Let's get to it. So I already got this all glued up. One little tip, you know, I usually spray it on and wipe it down with my fingers, then put it on. Just use some rubbing alcohol. I always keep rubbing alcohol in a bottle. I say that probably in every video I use it, but yeah, it gets everything right off, takes that glue right off, no stickiness. I'll probably have to break out the angle grinder to get in the middle of here, but at least I can get 2 on here. But check this out. I don't know how good we'll see it, but since I don't do kitchen knives, I asked my friend to do it and draw it up. Man, every little detail. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see that. No, I don't think we're gonna be able to see it. But anyway, right here's the handle. Every little dimension. Right here's the back of the handle. The front of the handle, exactly how each angle is done. He's got the distal taper here to here. You know how much is supposed to distal taper. Like 3.5 millimeters, 2.5 millimeters, 2 millimeters, 1 millimeter. Every little part. Woo! Fun times, fun times. I made like 6 copies of his thing, so you know, I'm sure I'm gonna have to cut them up and do all kinds of stuff and measure it. And then I kept his original, so if I need more copies. But let me put this up. I could probably come this way like that with the bandsaw and like that with the bandsaw. It's getting in here. So let me break out the disc grinder and cut this out. Fun times. I went ahead and drilled a bunch of holes. You know, I drew the line here for the bandsaw, drilled a bunch of holes, so that's all we got to pop through with the disc grinder. By the way, I had to order this because of my friend's specs. I ordered like .136 because I either have like 1/8 inch or 3/16. So I figured the closest I could get to his specs, the less I'd have to worry about it. All right, let's get to it. To the bandsaw. I got a little tired when I was cutting this one out, so you can see it's considerably smaller. But that's alright. I'll just have to keep it for myself. I already said that joke on Instagram, but this is probably a week or 2 later. One quick thing, I'm gonna hit the flats because I want to do hormones. Kind of bruise this up just a little bit so the clay will stick a little bit more. To the horizontal. Just gonna do in here, get it all cleaned up with this small one. Not take too much off since I already took my patterns off. That's alright. I can kind of wing it because I just want it smooth. You know, that's one thing horizontal grinders do. They smooth out the back. You know, you can always put it like that on your vertical, but anyway, let's do it. That's one thing good about using neodymium magnets to hold down top plates, so you can just move them anywhere you want. Here we go. Now I'm gonna take some acetone and wipe it down to make sure any of that glue's off. But yeah, we're ready for heat treat. I forgot and I started one side, but that's alright. I'm worried I might run out of refractory cement. Though I got that bucket where I did my heat treat oven, so I can always mix up some. Might be good to do that just to see the difference in contrast. Oh yeah, check it out. If you watch my stuff before, you know I'm always fighting parchment paper. I got this off Amazon. It's just square pieces, like 100 square pieces. I forget how much it was, but man, it wasn't that much. And it's all flat, I don't have to fight with it. Just pull out a piece. That 100 sheets will probably last me a lifetime. One down. I'm gonna do, oh, I haven't introduced this yet. Well, you probably saw it, because I probably did the swooping plunges tutorial before I did the kitchen knife. So I'm just heat treating them and shooting them all, and doing them all in one. This is just another 1095. When I was waiting for all the parts for my folder and all that stuff, I made like 3 or 4 different knives, and I've just been waiting for everything. Anyway, alright, let's get this one on there next. Ah, it's not big enough. I better put it over here, it's gonna fall on my foot. And just if you got a spot that you need to wipe off, once more, a little bit of alcohol. That's why I keep a spray bottle of alcohol right there. Then when it dries, we can wipe that off a little bit more too. Because I'm just going to make it messier and messier if I mess with it. Though I will say refractory cement's not as messy as gum gum, which I'm waiting for another thing of. I got 2 knives. I made 2 other W2 knives because I want to test gum gum against cement to see how it works. Which one works best for W2. That's another future video. Oh, I might have just enough for all 3. It's good to have someone that eats popsicles around. That side came out a lot better than that side. That's all right, I just had to clean it up a bit. And then anti-scale and heat treat tomorrow. See you then. We got the oven heating up. Everything's dried out here. I'm just gonna check it real quick. This side looks good. I got some water right here. There's a few spots that might need cleaned up just a little bit, like right in here. I don't really want it that close to the edge. But like I said, I let it dry overnight. So now we're good. This side's pretty good. Alright. I added a little bit of water to my anti-scale because it's always dried up. Stir it up a bit. And we'll just paint it on. Nice and thin. That's all we need. Boom. Hang it up to dry. Check the next one. See, that's the thing about it. You let it dry overnight, man, it's on there. It's stuck on there. It might be a little bit harder to get off afterwards, but hey, I'd rather have that than it falling off. We can put it on thick back here, and if it doesn't stick, just keep blotting it, and hopefully it'll start sticking. If not, take some sandpaper, because this is going to have to be surface ground anyway, so. That's why on the kitchen knife I hit it on a 36 just to kind of rough it up, get everything to kind of stick. There we go. I'll meet you over at the oven. I got the last one to paint up, but that's the same as the first. Our temps are about 100 here, 102. 111. Let me stir this up a little bit. With the trusty knife I never finished. I got some new McMaster car and some new Parks 50. I just keep being too lazy and forgetting to put it in. We just reached 1,500 on our deal. I'm using the gun to try to show you. I'm so used to holding the camera. Wow. Guess these clothes weren't that good, huh? All right. Whoa. That wasn't good. At least it fell into the oil and not out, huh? First time that one's happened. Glad I got it on camera. We're already back up to 1484, so I might have to let this open for a while to give me some time. I like to let the oil cool here. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, we're at 180, so I'm turning this off for sure. Woo! We're down to 135. I got this fan here, so I turn it on here a little bit. You know, it helps ease my mind. It probably doesn't even help too much, since it's probably blowing over the surface. I mean, it helps keep my solid state relays cool, and you know, I put 2 fans in that box if you watch that video, so I got fans all over the place just cooling everything back there, all my electronics. Let's hope we have better luck with this one. Oh, let me wipe these off. Yeah. That's more like it. This clay actually stayed on pretty good. Just a little white. There we go. Ooh, we can even see the Hamon a little bit. I just hope that knock I did didn't, let's see if we can see it in there. When I dropped it, I hope that didn't knock all the clay off, but we'll see on that first one. It'll be interesting to see how it turns out. Let's open this up and cool it off a little bit. Last one for the day. I don't know why I just took my gloves off. I burnt myself before forgetting sticking my hand in a hot ass oven. Whew. Alright, we're back down to 1390, so this is the one for the recurve video, which you've probably already seen, hopefully. Boom, and there we go, right under a 65. This is the one I actually dropped in the tank, and it's a little warped, so I was a little worried about getting a good reading, so I'll have to test it a few more times, but alright, let's go see what the other one is. And then we got this one. I went and cleaned the bevels off. Then we're going to throw it in temper at like 410, maybe 420 for 2 hours, one cycle, and then let it cool down. But yeah. This is a 65. Boom. Not touching it at all. That's what I had to do. Hit these on the flats too. I kind of knew they were good. You just got to stay away from the Hamons. But we can see the Hamons in there, so we're good. All right, dinner time. Well, I'm going to have to cut it there because we're getting too long and I've got hours and hours of grinding footage to edit and cut up and all that good stuff and get them looking like this. And then we'll pull out the Hamons. I don't know if the Hamons are going to show up since it's a mirror, but I can see them in both of them. But yeah. Woo! Looking good. Alright, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Go to my website, which is the first in the link, and up in the cards, I got shirts like this on there. I got a few knives and Amazon links. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great day. And as always, take it easy.